manufacturing and supply chain community came together in a big way for a record-setting ProMat event. Made for Net had a blast connecting with customers and partners, and we're thrilled to meet many new faces too. There was truly something for everyone at this year's event. Take a listen to what some of our partners enjoyed most.
For me, it's the show itself. So this is the first time we've been in Chicago since 2019. And the last time we were here, we took up half the hall and we're all shoulder to shoulder. You couldn't move. There was 100,000 people. To me, it's just, there's so many people here. There's so much new technology. It's spread across 2 halls. We can actually talk and move about the hallways and walk around. That's the best part to me. The second piece is seeing some of the newer technologies bring their best, right? So we're used to seeing the big names come out with their big shiny object and everybody gets in awe, but now some of the smaller players who are up and coming, who maybe even have a better product or bringing their best to show, we can actually go up and feel it and touch it and see it, and that's exciting to me.
I don't know if I can isolate it down to one thing. I'm always in awe of just the level of automation. Every time there's more of it from, started out with kind of a lot of the robots. Now we've got a lot more sophistication on picking and cranes and moving totes. So I think just the sheer level of automation, and then I'm always impressed by the scale of some of the booths just blow me away, that they're taking up, a sheer corner of the floor, and it must take weeks to put that in place. But yeah, I just think the automation overall, there's just so much technology being infused in the supply chain every year that it's amazing.
The more intriguing application that I found is a company called SBT Robotics. And what they do, their claim to fame is the ability to have multiple diverse technologies be integrated into their platform so that as a client continues to add more technologies, they're able to handle that. And that seems to be the way of the future in automation.
I really liked the agility demo of their new digit humanoid. I had seen them, I think about 7 or more years ago now, when they just had a simple biped. So it's really cool to see the progress of that technology. It's cool to see that everybody has some automation or some robotics around certain parts of the entire warehouse experience. And I suppose over the years, we're hoping to all come to some unified solution where we're automating maybe the entire workflow.
I'm going to say 2 things. One of them, the first one I'll talk about, was actually from a prospect that stopped by our booth. It wasn't from one of the companies displaying here. It's a smaller company that they've actually turned an office building into a small distribution center. And at first I thought, oh, this is probably a fairly simplistic operation, but they brought a binder of pictures from their distribution center to talk with people, and they have some of the most advanced robotics that I've seen. So they're working with things like the OPEX SureSort and a Cardex vertical lift system that they've retrofitted into a literal office building that's operating as a distribution center. But what was really cool is this is a smaller company that's growing pretty rapidly here, but they are investing in automation because they see the future of, we need to be prepared for how do we get here. So they're looking at options to improve upon their existing facilities or even build a new greenfield facility. So that was one of the most interesting things I saw, and it came from a retailer who's walking around the show here.